This is Ieasha of Ieasha Designed It, and welcome back to my channel. Well, today, as you've seen in the title, I am going to be making two Christmas items. I'm going to be making a Christmas t-shirt for myself, and I'm also going to be making a mug. All right, so these are some Christmas gift ideas that you can make also if you would like to give someone a t-shirt or a mug, because everyone wear t-shirt and everyone drink out of a mug, right? All right, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to be using regular vinyl. I'm not going to be using sublimation, but I am going to be using this Cricut Infusible ink. Now I have, I think it's like 1 or 2 videos on here on my channel where I have used the Cricut Infusible ink, and I will be linking the videos right here in the card section as well as below in the description box, so make sure you go and watch those videos. All right, now this Cricut Infusible ink that I have right here is red. As you can see, the outside of the box is red, and once you pull out the infusible ink, as you see, it look more of a like a pinkish color maybe, but once you apply the heat to it, it will come out looking vibrant like this that's on this box right here. Because remember, Cricut Infusible ink is a little different from, actually it's a lot different from the actual vinyl. All right, the actual vinyl, you know, you don't have to heat the actual vinyl. You do have to heat the HTV, but the actual vinyl you don't have to heat. You just peel it off and put it on whatever it is that you're going to put it on. Now, heat transfer vinyl, you do have to heat that up. But this one right here, you have to heat it up, and it's, once you heat it, it becomes more vibrant, kind of like you know how when we do sublimation, you know how the sublimation paper, once you print it out, the sublimation paper is not as vibrant as it is once you place it on your t-shirt or whatever it is that you're putting it on, okay? So it's the same way with this Cricut Infusible ink, and I will show you that, all right? Now, this is the way the infusible ink look. As you see, it's on the front side, it's it's like a paper. It feels like paper. And then when you turn it over, it has the carrier sheet on the back, okay? And it says Cricut Infusible ink. Now, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be cutting this out on my Cricut Explorer Air. And I'm going to be pressing my shirt with my Better Sub heat press. That's linked in the description box below. And I'm going to be using my Cricut mug press in order to press a design here on my mug. And I think I'm going to do front and back on my mug, okay? So make sure you go and check out the link I have in the description box for Creative Fabrica. They're running some amazing deals right now. The Black Friday deal has been extended. So right now you can go on here and you can get the yearly access to Creative Fabrica for $47 a year. That's only $3.99 a month, which would be charged for $47 a year, yearly at $47. That's like that's over a $300 savings. So make sure you go and check out my link in the description box. Now, I have went on Creative Fabrica and found a design that I'm going to be using for my shirt and a design that I'm going to be using for my mug, all right? Okay, so let me go ahead over to Creative Fabrica, and we're going to see what designs I'm going to be using. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share it with somebody, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, y'all, so we here on Creative Fabrica. As you can see, for Creative Fabrica, I have some amazing designs. As you can see right here, we're on the front page of Creative Fabrica. They have Grinches, they have the Santa, they have the mega bundles. And like I was telling you before, they are still running. They have extended the Black Friday deal that they have. And as you see right here, exclusive Black Friday deal, Creative Fabrica, all access plus unlimited studio. You get one whole full year for only $47. It's worth $348. That is the normal price, $348, but you're getting all of this for $47 a year, which will be billed, which is roughly $3.99 a month. So that is an amazing deal. All right, so you go and check out my description. So go and check out my link in the description box. You can go ahead and sign up for this amazing deal. Okay, so what I have done, I have already went on here and found the design that I'm going to be using for my t-shirt as well as my mug. All right. So one thing I want to tell you about infusible ink is that with this mug right here, this is a sublimation mug. Now this is a Cricut mug. All right. You have to have some type of sublimation coating for these mugs. So I just purchased this Cricut mug. I had some Cricut mugs left over from a while back, so I'm just using this one. Okay, this is a this is a 12-ounce Cricut mug, as you can see right there. All right, so let me go ahead and show you the design I'm going to be using. All right, so this is the design that I'm going to be using for my t-shirt right here, and it says Merry Christmas. I like this one. It has the lights, the stars, and all of that. As you can see right here, it comes in all different types of colors, but I'm just going to be using the red infusible ink, and that's the one I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and hit download. I'm going to download this design, and also let me go and find the design that I have for that I'm going to be using on my mug. So I have went ahead and favored that design. So let's go right here to my favorites. I'm going to click right here where it says Merry Christmas. All right, and Merry and Bright. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and download this one also. As you see right here, it's already on a mug. So I think I'm going to be putting mine on the front and the back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and download it. And I'm going to show you how to get your infusible ink on your mat. All right, so before I show you how to put the infusible ink on your mat, I'm going to show you how to bring your design over into Cricut Design Space. So I am over in Cricut Design Space. So I'm just going to press right here on the right hand side where it says New Project. As you see right here, I'm just going to click it. All right, it's going to take me into this section right here. So I'm just going to click on where it says Blank Canvas. All right, and it brings me over to the blank canvas. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here to the left hand side and click on upload, which is right here. Okay. All right, so here's all my different uploads that I have. Now you can click right here to upload image. You can browse to find your image, or you can just drag and drop. All right, so I had already put it here on my desktop. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the file, the PNG from here on my desktop and just drag it over into Cricut, my Cricut Design Space. Okay, so as you see, it came up right here in Cricut Design Space. Now you have simple, moderately complex, or complex. I'm going to just press on complex because out of different images and different stars and different things that it has in there. Okay, so now I'm just going to come here to the right hand side and click continue. Okay, so once I click continue, as you see, it came up here. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take it and say right over here on this side and say apply and continue. So this added to our this area right here. Okay, so now it come up as a cut image or a print then cut. Okay, so I want to cut it on my Cricut machine. All right, so I just went ahead and did the cut because I want to cut it on my Cricut Explorer Air. So it came up here, I just clicked on it. So now I'm just going to, let me click on it again. Click on to where it says add to canvas. Okay. So once I click on add to canvas, as you see, it came up really big over here. And the reason why it came in black is because I have my own, I'm going to be printing on my Cricut Explorer Air. And I'm just going to be using, again, this infusible ink. Remember, this is the red color. So black is fine because it will be cutting out on the red infusible ink. So now what we have to do is go in here and size it to the size that I wanted to fit on my shirt. Okay, so in order to size it, make sure you have a tape, a measuring tape. This is linked in the description box below. And so what I do, I go from arm to arm to get my measurements, and then I just go in the center. All right. All right, everyone. So I went back in here and resized it to go on my shirt, and let's see. As you see right here, what I did was just unlock this little lock here. And I sized it for the width to be 11 and my height to be 8. Okay, so what I did so that it would not move is go back and lock it. So that locks it in place at 11 width and the height is 8. So always make sure you measure your shirts. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my infusible ink on my mat, okay? Alright, so here's the mat that I'm going to be using. And as you see, the infusible ink comes in, it's not a big roll. They just come in like the sheets of infusible ink. So what I'm going to do, always read your package to see what it says, the instructions on it. So as you see, it says made for Cricut Smart Cutting Machines and Cricut Easy Press. Transfer colors will be bright and vibrant. All right, so let's see what it says over here. It says for vibrant, permanent, professional transfers, cut design from sheet with Cricut machine. Choose a compatible infusible ink blank. Transfer design using precise settings. Okay, and let's see. So cherry red, heat activated. I thought it actually said what the temperature would be, okay? But I think it has instructions. I think I had some instructions on there. But make sure you read, even if you have to go up under the Cricut settings to read, to see what you need in order to get everything correct, okay? But what I'm going to do is place it on, and since I worked with this before, I pretty much know. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this side down. So this carrier sheet side down on your mat, okay? Alright, so as you see, I have put my infusible ink here on my mat. So now what I'm going to do is go over to my Cricut press, my Cricut Explorer Air, and go ahead and put it inside the machine, okay? Alright, so here we are at my Cricut machine, and what I'm going to do is just take it and just place it here. Now what I'm going to do is go back over to the computer and get everything set up so that I know what to print it on. And always make sure, just in case, always make sure you clean out your blade. This is the blade here, and it's located in, what is that, B? Right here. And just make sure that there's no dirt or anything up in there, because I do cut like my rhinestone flock with this. So sometimes dirt or, you know, the things from the flock can get up in here. And as you see, it's pretty clean, but I'm still going to sharpen it with some aluminum foil just to make sure. So the way you sharpen your blade is just to take it, the aluminum foil, take the blade and just press it here and just do like this inside the foil, okay? And that will sharpen your blade, or you can go and purchase blades. I purchased some at Amazon. The link will be in the description box below. This is actually one that I purchased, and I had to replace the original one. So yeah. Alright, so I came back over to Cricut Design Space. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here to the right hand side and press Make It. Alright, and it should be coming up soon. Alright, so here it is on my mat. So what I like to do is, you see those edges right here, the red edges, I like to pull mine over just a little bit because I do not want anything to get cut off, okay? So now what I'm going to do first is go over here to the right hand side. Alright, I have a 12 by 12 mat. Always mirror your design. Okay. And as you see, it flipped it. All right, so I'm going to press continue. All right, so now what you do next is to set your base material. So you will need to go in here and just figure out which one will work best for your for yours. I'm just going to keep it on everyday iron-on. I'm going to try this one, and I'm just going to I'm going to leave it on default. All right, so I have everything straight here. Remember, I did my blade. And so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and load my mat into the machine. All right, so just make sure everything is pushed up. press this flashing arrow button. And as you see, it loads it into your machine. Alright, and now it's press this flashing C symbol, and that will go ahead and print your design. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here to my heat press and go ahead and get it warmed up. Just press it. And so what I'm going to do mine on 350 for 60 seconds, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put it at 350. And I'm going to do my temperature at 60 seconds, okay? Alright, so I don't know if I showed you the shirt that I'm going to be putting the my Merry Christmas on, but it's going to be this shirt right here. This is a Gildan Helder style shirt. It's 65%, I mean not Helder, yeah, soft style. 65% polyester and 35% cotton. So you have to have some type of polyester in order to use your infusible ink, and you can't put it on dark colors. So as you see, this is not just a, I mean, it's pink, so I'm thinking pink is more of a lighter color. We're going to try it, see how it works. I thought I had a white shirt, but I did not. So I'm going to use what I have, okay? And after this finished, I'm going to go ahead and work on the mug. Alright everyone, so I wanted to show you the mugs that I use. These are the Cricut mugs, and these come in a pack of, let's see, 6. As you see right here, and it says compatible with infusible ink. Alright, so as you look around on here, it gives you instructions on what to do. Extremely hot, immediately following heat transfer process. And it also tells you on this side that it is compatible with Cricut mug press and infusible ink products, which is sold separately. Okay, so the mug press and the infusible ink are sold separately from this. Alright, and I think my husband purchased this for me from Joann's. So you can find these in a lot of places. I have these linked in the description box below, so you go and check them out, okay? Alright everyone, so here it is how it came out. This is again my infusible ink. So like I said, infusible ink is different from vinyl. As you see, it's more of a cardboard type feel. So what you have to do is really be careful as you lift this up and take everything off. All right, you have to be careful with weed and vinyl also, but this one here you really have to be careful with. Okay, as you see, it has this backing on it. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can just take this backing off and weed it just like this. Okay, so we're gonna see how it's gonna work. All right, so with the infusible ink, it's different from vinyl because you have to kind of, you know, fold it and you know, do different things in order to release it. But this one here is pretty good. As you see, it cut very well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lay it down. I'm going to take this part off of the this part here, okay? So I'm just going to remove it just like this, but just be careful to make sure everything did come off. All right, so I think I'm just going to do it this way. All right, so as you see how I'm doing it, because you want everything to, it's more of like a paper type backing, and you want everything to come up the way that it's supposed to. You don't want to lose any of your designs, okay? So you may have to come on here and fold it and you know, do it some type of way so that you can peel it off. So what I'm doing, I'm just being very careful to peel up any areas here. Okay, you have to be very careful with it. Just like this. Okay, you may have to take your finger and pull it in some areas. I have my little Cricut little pen thing here, so I'm going to use it to hold down some of the areas also. Okay, and you may want to look back at your design, whatever design that you're using, to make sure that you do not pull up anything that should be there, okay? So you just keep pulling and pulling, and it's very tedious and time consuming to do it with the infusible ink, but once you do it, the results are really nice. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll come back. All right, y'all, so it took me a minute to get all of these different intricate designs or pieces that I didn't need out of this infusible ink. Okay, so as you see, I had to really get inside of a lot of these different, let's see if you can see right there in that M, that little line, this M down here at the bottom with the E. It's so many different areas that you have to try to get in between. Y'all, when I printed out this when I decided to do the Merry Christmas, I didn't really pay attention to all the intricate cuts and designs that was in this, okay? But that's okay, because I went ahead and got everything out, as you can see right here. All right, so since I mirrored this design, it's going to be placed, I'm going to place it on my shirt just like this, okay? So it's going to go this side, which is the infusible ink side, is going to go down on my shirt. So let me go ahead and show you, then we're going to come back and do the mug, okay? All right, everyone, so here is the shirt again that I'm going to be using. So what I'm going to do, I just put a piece of this oh, what's the name of this paper again? This paper right here down on my my heat press, and I'm going to put one on top of the infusible ink. I'm just going to do it because I do not want the top of my heat press to get messed up, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place it here on my heat press, just like so, and I'm just going to pull it back a little bit, okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a piece of butcher paper, that's the name of it. I'm going to take a piece of this butcher paper, cut it, and I'm going to place this on the inside of my shirt, okay? Some people may do it, some people may not, but this is what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm just going to place a little piece like right in this area where I'm going to be pressing it at. Okay. So again, some people may do this, some people may not. But I am going to do this. And I'm just going to make sure that everything is pretty even out. So you can get a measuring tape. The same one that I showed you, the pink one, just to measure everything out. But this is going to be my shirt, so I'm just going to make sure everything is even. And now what you do first is go ahead and give it a pre-press, and that is just to get any moisture out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to press it down, and I'm just going to hold it for about 10 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds is all it takes to get any moisture out of your shirt. Okay, and the instructions said to use 350 degrees with the infusible ink. So I'm going to take mine up just a little bit. I had it on 325. Okay, so now here is my infusible ink design. Okay, so just look at it, make sure everything looks good. Alright, I'm just going to take off a few of the pieces that I might have got on there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take it and just place it, come down 4 fingers from the you know, this part, the neck part of your shirt. So I'm just going to come about right here to place my design on my shirt. Just going to come about right here. Okay, I think that's good enough for me. I'm just going to make sure again everything that looks pretty even. All right, just press it down just like this. So I'm going to put butcher paper over mine again because I want to protect my heat press. Like I said, some people may do this, some people may not, but I am going to do it. You can also place maybe like a Teflon sheet over it, but I'm just going to do this sheet right here. Okay, so take it. Well, that's what I'm going to do. You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, I'm going to take it and just place it over my design just like this. Because infusible ink is kind of like sublimation still. Okay. Alright, so my heat press is almost at 350. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and pull this down. Make sure it has firm pressure. And I'm going to go ahead and let it count down. Alright, it has been 60 seconds. So let's open it. See how it looks. Alright. I think it says it's a warm peel. Hot peel, warm peel. So let's go ahead and pull it up. And let me pull you up a little bit so you can see. We can do this together. Alright, let's see. Alright. Oh, y'all, this is nice. Can you see that? It came off really, really pretty on this pink. That is so pretty. I love it. Now I got a little star down here, but that's okay. That star looked like it belonged there. Do it? It looked like it belongs there, okay? So look, the ink came off. All right. So you remember it didn't look all the way red on the infusible when I had it on here. But look at this shirt. Look at this shirt, y'all. Let me take it off. Oh, I forgot I had. Let me take this paper off now underneath it. Look at this shirt. It says Merry Christmas and it's red. Now, if you want to do different colors, that's fine. Maybe you wanted to do the Merry in a different color, whatever. That's totally up to you. I think you can split it up like that. But I love this. This is going to be my shirt. I'm going to wear it. And I just wanted to show you how you can use infusible ink on a t-shirt. Now let's go ahead and let me show you how to use it on a mug. Alright, y'all, so now I'm going to be doing my mug. I've showed you the Cricut mug, the mugs that I use. I showed you how to pull the design from Creative Fabrica over into Cricut Design Space and print it on your Cricut Explorer, okay? So I'm going to be doing the same thing that I did for my t-shirt. Everything's going to be the same. Go ahead and cut everything out. Then I'm going to come back and show you how to put it and press it in your Cricut Mug Press, okay? Cricut Mug Press, Cricut Explorer, everything, Creative Fabrica, heat press, everything will be in the description box below. Alright. Alright, so one thing I do want to show you is make sure you measure your mug, okay? And this is my tape measure I have. And I'm just going to measure it because I want it to go right here in this area on the front as well as the back. So I think I'm going to do about, right here, about 2 inches. Then I'm going to come down, maybe about, I don't know if you can see that, maybe about 3 inches or 3.5, okay? All right, everyone, so I am done with the design that I'm going to be putting on my mug, all right? So again, this is the Cricut Infusible ink. This is the red, and as you see, I printed out Merry and Bright. I did 2 of them, so I'm going to put one on one side and one on the other. All right, and I'm gonna show you my shirt. I went ahead and put my shirt on, so I'm gonna show you that while the the mug is going, okay? So what I'm gonna do, this is the front side, this is the back side. So what I'm gonna do is just take it, place it on here just like this, all right? And then I'm gonna place the other one on this side just like this, okay? So what I have right here is some butcher paper. Now I'm just gonna wrap my mug up in butcher paper and place it down in my Cricut mug press, and I'm gonna show you that. All right, y'all, so one other thing I like about Infusible ink is that it comes on this carrier sheet right here, and as you see, you don't need any sublimation tape to hold it down because it just rubs right on it, okay? And as you see, I got one on this side and one on this side. So let me go ahead and show you my Cricut mug press. And what I like about the Cricut mug press also, you don't have to worry about doing a temperature, because all you have to do is press a button and it automatically go for you. All right, so let's go ahead and look at my Cricut mug press. All right, everyone, so here is my Cricut mug press. I absolutely love it. So I've already plugged it up. So what you have to do in order to warm it up, you know, like a heat press, you have to put the temperature in and how many seconds and all of that. With this one, you do not have to do that. All right, so let me just show you about this one. So as you see, you have the different buttons here. Well, it's not buttons, it's just like little dots here. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you do is go ahead and press this button here. And as you see, it is like an orange color. Now, it stays this orange color until it heats up. When it heats up, I think it turned green. All right, and then what it do, you put the mug here. All right, and you press this little handle here. You press it all the way down. That closes this up. So what it does, it count down from 1 all the way to 5. When it gets to 5 and it heats up, it beeps, okay, to let you know it's ready. And all you have to do is take this, pull it up, and it loosens up the mug for you to take it out, okay? So let me show you once it heats up. All right, y'all, so while the Cricut mug press is heating up, let me show you my shirt. Absolutely gorgeous. As you see, I put it on this pink shirt, so the red don't look bad on this pink. I love it. So as you see, it says Merry Christmas. I am going to be wearing this shirt. Super cute, right? And what I like about Infusible ink, it's like it's ink pretty much. So it goes into the fabrics of the shirt, okay? So you know, like when you have a pen and the ink come out the pen and make it on your shirt or something. So you know how the ink pretty much soak down into your shirt. As you see, this is the way this is. It's like the ink is down into the material of the shirt, the fabric of the shirt. I can't feel anything because the ink is inside, it's in the fabric part, okay? So this is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. All right, and it looks absolutely amazing with my candy cane earrings. Do y'all like my earrings? I decided to wear them to work today. Super cute, right? All right, so when the Cricut mug press heated up, I heard just a little quick beep, okay? So as you see, the orange light turned green, okay? So that means it is ready for me to go ahead and put my mug in. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to take my butcher paper and just wrap it around my mug. This butcher paper is just to protect this part. It's hot in here, y'all, so be careful. But it protects this part here because you do not want any ink to get into your mug press, just like you don't want any to get onto your heat press, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to show you how to place it inside. All right, y'all, so this is how I took my butcher paper. I'm using one hand, y'all. So this is how I took my butcher paper and just wrapped it around my this mug here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it, let me see, make sure it's wrapped. I'm going to take it and just place it on the inside of my Cricut mug press, just like this. Okay, make sure I put it in there because I don't, make sure I push the butcher paper down in there. All right, make sure you have heat gloves also. Okay, so the butcher paper is in there. Okay, So just make sure your butcher paper is all the way around your mug. You can also use some tape if you want to, some sublimation heat tape, okay? Okay, so now what I was telling you about is this handle. So what you do is go ahead and just take your hand and press this part down. So watch, okay, watch here as I close this, okay? As you see, it's closing up. So this is where it starts to heat, okay? And up here, the button with the light will flash on the first one. So let's go. There you go. You see all the lights went on, and it's just this one right here, which means I say it's minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Then it's done. All right, so it's going to stay on 1 minute until it's heated up. Then it's going to go to 2 minutes, and then it's going to keep going until it gets to 5, and then it's going to beep and let you know that it's ready. And we'll come back. All right, so as you see, it's on the little dot right here. It's on the 5, so it's about to finish. Okay, so I just wanted to let you see how it looks. All right, so it just beeped, and as you see, when it's done, it flashes all 5 buttons at the same time, and it beeps again. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lift this up, and as you see, once you lift this part up, this opens up. So I have my heat gloves on. The heat gloves are listed below also, and I'm just going to remove this. So as you see, the butcher paper looks kind of rough, but as you see, nothing got on my on the inside of my mug press, so that's a good thing. So always use your butcher paper. All right, y'all, so it's still warm, but I'm going to go ahead and take it off. So just be careful. Use your heat gloves again. I have my little pick here, but you still have to be careful, and just find a little area where it's coming up. So I'm just going to take it and just go like this, and it is gorgeous. This is so cute, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead. Can you see? All right, so let's go ahead and lift it. Ooh, look, y'all. Look at this beauty. OMG, this is so beautiful. Now the only thing, it got a little, I don't know if you can see it, but I think it was a little left over down at the bottom, but I can't even tell it that much. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it around on this side and just take a little peek, and it is gorgeous also. So let's go ahead and take this off. Oh, this is really nice, y'all. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? That is absolutely gorgeous. It says merry and bright, and like I said, I put it on both sides. If you don't want to put it on both sides, that's fine. You can put one on one side, you can put something else on another side or whatever, but I wanted to do both sides. So, you know, I think I'm gonna give this away as a Christmas gift, or I may keep it for myself. I don't even know, because you know what? It matches with my shirt. Merry Christmas, merry and bright, okay? All right, everyone, so the handle is cool. It's just this part that is hot. All right, y'all, so I hope that you all have enjoyed this video where I used infusible ink on my shirt as well on this beautiful mug. All right, this can be given as gifts. You can keep it for yourself or whatever you want to do with it. All right, so I went to Create FABRICA and found this Merry Christmas design as well as this Merry and Bright that I put here on my mug. All right, so again, let me show you the mug. Hope that you can see that. It is super cute. And here is my shirt. Merry Christmas. And I put it on this beautiful pink shirt right here. So everything is listed in the description box. What I used today to make all of this, the mug as well as the t-shirt, okay? So I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you part of the Ieasha Design It family, where we learn and we grow together, all right? Make sure you leave in the comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of this video. I would love to read your comments, and I will comment back, all right? So I hope that you all have an amazing day, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.